Hey guys, it's your girl Pixie and I'm back with another video. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to Pixie's World. If you guys are not new, welcome back. Today's video is entitled A Friend Who Immediately Turns Into an Enemy Was Always an Enemy. But before we get into the video, guys, please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, and please be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Okay, guys, so I'm going to give some points, but I'm going to give you a quick short story time, before I get into my points or whatever. So if you guys been knowing me and you guys been following me forever, how long y'all been following me, y'all know that in the beginning of my journey on this YouTube, I was dealing with a really rough time, and I was getting out of a bad situation, a toxic situation, and I had an ex-girlfriend who, when I broke up with her, her way of getting me back was to go mess around with one of my friends. And basically, during the time that that person was messing, my friend started messing with my ex-girlfriend. We never came to an understanding to me, never talked to me, never seen if anything was true, never really came to have a talk. And instead gaslighted the situation to play victim and make it seem like she had a reason to beef with me. And then like, oh, I'm a mess with your girlfriend because you was never my friend. I was talking to somebody and she was talking to somebody I never knew the person, or that she even knew the person until I brought him up. And then she basically was like, oh yeah, that was my ex. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't know, but it wasn't a problem then. And it was just kind of like, all right, we both dated the same person and didn't know it. And then it was a person that they dated. I was telling them that I got the number of this person, because you know the gay community is small, whatever. And I had got this girl number and we started talking. But immediately after my friend told me that she was talking to the girl, I stopped talking to the girl because I didn't want to talk to her if she used to talk to my friend. But come to find out, they never even actually talked. And the girl was basically saying that she pretended to be drunk at a party just so she could have a one-up on the next girl and spend the night, because she was like competing with this other girl over her attention or whatever. And pay attention to that point I just made about the competing with another person to get to win or whatever. And basically, yeah, she started messing with my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend called her when I broke up with her and basically tried to say I was talking about her and all this stuff. And like, really, instead of her asking me if it was true, she just automatically had a problem with me and then tried to say that I was messing with her girlfriends and that's why she messed with mine. Knowing damn well I didn't know about the other girl, and the other girl was never her girlfriend. And yeah, she started beef with me and she attacked me and all this other stuff. And yeah, I got videos on that if you guys want to look. I ain't gonna get too into that. But yeah, then my mom died and I was getting harassed and internet bullied by them, and I had to change my number, and I was just going through stuff. Fast forward, I never retaliated on them. I just kind of worried about myself, and my life got better. And just like an update and what's going on in 2026, when the girl sees me, she is shitting bricks because she don't know if I'm going to do something to her if I don't. But it's like, either if I do or don't, you lied and gaslight that situation. So it's like, when she sees me, she feels very uncomfortable. I don't see her often, but like, I've started seeing her more frequent in like the last 2-3 years than I was when it first happened. But guys, I ain't gonna get all long and drawn into the story, guys. So the points that I was trying to make is, yes, a friend who immediately turns into an enemy was always an enemy. Number one, if they don't want to clear anything up, then they're not your friend. Like, if you was truly somebody's friend and you genuinely care, you would want to be like, well, let's see what happened. Let's see what happened first before I just end this friendship. You would try to fight for clarity. Anybody that's already aggressive and just don't want to hear you out, they just don't want to be your friend, and they never was your friend. The next thing I'm going to say is, real friendships leaves rooms for conversations instead of silent punishment, shade, gossip, or switch up overnight. Misunderstandings happen, and that's what happened to me. All of a sudden, it was internet bully, internet this, internet that, no talk, I want to fight you, I want to do this, without no discussion, hearing me out or nothing. It was just automatically. And then the gag is, I forgot to say this part, is that my ex-girlfriend and my friend didn't even like each other in the beginning, and me and my friend never stopped speaking. I only fell back from her because I was in a relationship and they supposedly didn't like each other, and I was living with a girl, which just causes you to kind of like create distance for your friend. But me and her never had a falling out, and we never stopped being friends. We just didn't talk. And then now you don't like me because my ex-girlfriend, who phone call you shouldn't even be answering. Like, if somebody ex-girlfriend automatically called me and I know they didn't like me and I didn't like them, I'ma automatically know there's an ulterior motive in it. But, you know, some people, they like stuff like that. But I'ma automatically be like, me and you didn't like each other. I know you, my friend, just broke up. Or even if I didn't know when you tell me, I'm gonna be like, all right, I already know this is messy. Like, why are you contacting me? But, you know, people gonna be people. Like I said, next thing I'm gonna say is the instant flip. The won't communicate, won't hear you out, starts going against you instead of getting clarity. Like I said, instead of you asking me what happened, you just joined team Revenge Monet, and it was just like, that's my real name, guys. Y'all know me as Pixie. But it was like Team Monet, and guys, I mean, I can laugh at it now, but if you got somebody, 2 people or 3 people or a group or more going, they only common denominator is you are somebody, because you are living rent free in somebody's mind that they want to go out their way, whether it's they make you mad or whatever. Unfortunately, is a negative, but just know that you the shit, girl, and just know that you are living rent free in people's mind, okay? And yeah, the next point I'm gonna say is like waiting for the moment. So, you know, me looking it back now, I'm just like, you never liked me, because the gag is, before I met this friend and I started hanging out with her, she was already friends with two of my previous roommates. So it was like, when people talk about you, whether it be good or bad, it just makes people want to know you more. So it's like she kind of manifested herself into my life. Like, she was already friends with people who lived in my house, which means she already seen me. And they don't live here no more. So it's just like, and then it got to the point where it was like, oh, can I be your friend? Can we hang out? So it was just, mind you, we already had a weird like miscommunication, because she was dating one of my roommates and whatever. And it was a miscommunication then. And it was like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. And I should have took heed to that, because we squashed it. And then all of a sudden she was trying to be my friend, which is nothing wrong with, you know, a miscommunication and being friends with somebody. But it was just very aggressive trying to be my friend. It was just aggressive. Pay attention to anybody who's like love bombing you and hyped to be your friend all fast. Just pay attention to that, because I didn't. And just pay attention to that. The next thing I'm going to say is, did they protect the connection or did they protect their ego? And they will expose themselves, I promise you. It's just going to be a matter of time. The only thing that I could best say is you don't know until it happens, but nobody turns jealous of you overnight. They usually already are and just finds a way to get in your circle, whatever. The best advice I could give you is just really pay attention and like don't be trusting people. For at least like the first like 3 months, because people don't really reveal who they are until like 3 or 4 months, as I stated in my last video, guys. So just really just don't trust nobody right away. I don't care. Like, I don't care if y'all go to school, they spend the night, they cool with your exes, they cool with your friends, they went to school with your church, they went to school with you when you was a kid, they went to school with multiple of your friends. I don't care. You don't know somebody until you know somebody. And just one relationship that one person had with somebody is not the relationship that they're going to have with you. So it's not to say that nobody's word is good. You could use it as an outline, but don't take it 100%, because like I said, with their relationship is not with your relationship. That person's not jealous of them, so they don't have that kind of relationship. They may be jealous of you. So just don't, like I said, you can use an outline, but trust your own instinct. Like, I don't care what nobody say. God put us on here to think for ourselves and not to be like everybody else. So one feeling that you feel about somebody else may not be a feeling that somebody even think about somebody else or even have to think about somebody else. Y'all 2 different people. And my next point is, healthy people don't look for a reason to be an enemy, especially if they are your friend. So this is what's going back to what I said earlier when I said hold that coin. If you're healthy and you're happy with your life, you don't want no drama. You want peace. You're not trying to be on none of that. You're not even on that. You're not trying to group with somebody. Like, somebody call me with ex problems, or I'm trying to mess with you and I got a girl and I'm beefing with this girl, come with me and let's get on the internet and make they mad. I run from that. It doesn't matter if you're friends with the person, not friends with the person, if you're trying to be smart, if you're not trying to be smart. It doesn't matter if it's your friend, it's a stranger. If you're healthy and you're happy, you are not trying to be trying to rain on nobody else's parade. It doesn't matter. Even if you having a hard life, you trying to heal. You don't have room for none of that. So if you're not healthy, that's what you're going to do, guys. And y'all know what I like to say. I haven't said it in a while, but happy hoes ain't hating, and hating hoes ain't happy, okay? So just please pay attention to people and where they at with their life, they selves, they demons. And just I don't care. Don't take nobody for face value. Don't take nobody for face value. I learned my lesson. I got attacked. Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. But guys, I'll go through it so y'all don't have to, guys. I'm going to end the video here. I'm not going to say too much. You guys already know what I'm going to say. Please pray to God. Please protect your peace. And I will see y'all in the next video. Mwah.